Hello there. We're just going to do the cat and the downward dog, and if you feel you haven't had enough stretch into the heels and the gastrocnemius, I'm going to show you just a wee stretch into that first. I mean, when you were doing the hamstring stretch in your preps, hopefully that's enough, but it's just in case it's not. So I'll show you that, and I'll show you the downward dog and the cat. The reason I'm showing you the cat is because, for instance, in the sun salutation sequence, you could pop the cat in instead of the downward dog if you find the downward dog a bit of a challenge. Downward dog has got loads of benefits. It can boost your energy, gives you a lovely stretch through the whole of the back, up through the backs of the legs, strengthens the scapular muscles and the arm muscles. It gives you a real refreshment of the eyes and the brain because of the inverted nature of it. And energetically, it gets energy flowing from the base of the spine. Our root chakra, our base chakra, we hold a lot of anxiety, gets the energy flowing from there, which has got to be good at a time like this. Some of you will be contraindicated, so I'll show you some of the modifications we could try. Contraindicated if you've got an eye or ear infection today, if you've got high blood pressure. If you've got low blood pressure, then just going up and down slowly into it is good. If you've got maybe pressure, can't take pressure in the eyes, then be careful if you've got detached retina or glaucoma. And pregnancy and first few days of menstruation, then you wouldn't do it this way. You would do the one at a higher level, or you would do the cat. Okay, so I'll show you the cat first. Just a wee reminder, easy peasy for loads of you. Another option other than the dog, downward dog, and then I'll show you the modified downward dog, and I'll show you the full version of it. Okay. We stretch just to start would be the gastrocnemius stretch. So the feet are hip width apart, and then just step back, and we're just going to core engage and just do that nice stretch into the back foot, into the back of the heel of the back foot. Okay, just feeling that stretch. You can flow, bring the arms in if you like, just flow with that, or you can just hold it. It's up to you. Okay, just feeling that nice stretch. Whatever ways for you, either flowing or just holding. And then stepping, hip width apart and taking the opposite foot back. Toes are both looking that way. This is one we've tailed onto a few of the activations recently, so it's not quite well. Front knees bent, back legs nice and straight. Feeling that stretch into the heel of the back foot. Okay. And again, you can flow with that, not letting that knee go beyond the ankle. A nice gentle flowing stretch, or you can just hold as is. And you can do that for as long as you're happy with, just to get that stretch, depending on how tight you are into the heel area. Okay? Stepping together, we're now core engaged, hip width apart, we're just going to do the solely stretch. So this is one where you can just do it like this, and up again. In fact, we'll stick with this one today, just flowing down and up, and just feeling that stretch get into the heels again, a wee bit lower than where you would have felt with the gastrocnemius stretch. Okay, it's a wee bit further up into your calf. Okay, so you're stretching into the heels and hold. Tucking that tailbone under if you like, feeling that weight going back into the heels, bringing it up and bringing it down. So this, along with the floor stretches that I've got, the downward dog that I've already done, should be enough of a wee stretch after you've done your activation. So I've given you the contraindications, I've given you the contraindications and the benefits of the downward dog. Just enjoy how energetic it makes you feel, enjoy those stretches, and really be aware of bringing that weight to the back of the body. Modified version would be, say you had a chair or a table here, you would just hip width apart with your feet and just flow forward and let your ears be in alignment with your arms. You'd then widen the feet and transfer the weight to the back of the body, and you still got a fabulous stretch. By straightening the legs, you get a fabulous stretch up through the hamstrings and along the back. So it's not inverted, but But you should still feel refreshed after it. You should feel quite energised. You should certainly feel stretched. Okay, so you can do that in the back of a chair. And then just stepping in and bending the knees and just bringing it up. Okay, full version of the downward dog after we've done the cats, okay? So hip width apart, we're going to be doing the cat, hip width apart with the knees and coming forward. We want the shoulders to be above the elbows and the wrists, and we want the hips to be generally quite well positioned just above the knees, okay? So we're not getting any diagonal line. Try to get that nice line down. Your arms are in alignment with the shoulders, so we're not a way out here or a way in, just the same level apart, distance apart as the shoulders. So just going into that downward dog. Sorry, that cat, flowing cat. Just going to stretch from the base of the spine through. Core's engaged, stretching through. Hollowing the spine, getting to neck and shoulder level and just bringing the head up. Breathing out, tucking the tailbone under. Core engaged with control. This is so good for emotional balance. Great for the physical side of the spine as well as energetic. And just dropping it down. Dropping the head down, arching that spine. Hollowing as we keep the head where it is, going back to the base. Breathing in, stretching through. Stretching all the way through. Hollowing that spine, stretching through to the neck, and just bringing the head up. Breathing out, tucking the tailbone under. Arching the spine. Last thing we do is move the head, and the first thing we do is move from the base. So back to the base, core engaged, breathing in, stretching through. Hollowing through the spine, vertebra by vertebra, really slow flow of the spine. And bringing the head up last. Breathing out. And just go with your own flow. Breathing in as we hollow through the spine and bring the head up last. Breathing out, tucking the tailbone under, arching the spine, bringing the head down last. Just go with your own flow, hollowing as much as comfortable for you, arching through as far as is comfortable for you, breathing in as we hollow through the spine and raise the head at the end, and breathing out as we arch through the spine, tucking the tailbone under and bringing the head down last. And go into the pose of a child. And that's an option if the downward dog isn't for you, even at the higher level, then go with the cat instead. Especially in the sun salutation, you could just put the cat in instead. Okay? I'm going to do the downward dog now, and you start that from the position of the cat. So again, we're making sure we're hip width apart. Our hands are shoulder width apart, our arms are below shoulders, and our hips are just above knee. Okay? Breathing in, breathing out, engaging the core. Tucking the toes under, spreading the fingers, bringing the weight to the front and into the back of the body. Stepping out and releasing the heels to the floor. Now, if you like, you could roll a towel or a blanket to support the heels, or you could bend your knees just slightly. You could also do this with blocks in front to make the hamstring stretch a wee bit easier, and I'll show you that. It's all about the ears being in alignment with the arms and that lovely stretch through. Transferring that weight to the back of the body, up and back, feeling that stretch. Fantastic. All the way through the backs of the legs and the spine. Stepping in, lifting the head, transferring the weight to the front of the body, knees on the floor, tops of feet on the floor, and relax into the pose of the child. So just to show you that again, you could have a couple of blocks in the front to support you, and you could have something behind you to support the heels. Okay? So I could even pop this cushion behind, we could drop the heels onto that. So starting again, hip width apart with the knees, arms are shoulder width apart, hips are above the knees, spread the fingers, tuck the toes under. Breathing in, breathing out, engaging the core. Weight's on the front of the body, then it goes towards the back. Lovely. Dropping the heels out. You can go onto the cushion if you like. Bring the feet out. Drop the heels down. Let the head be in alignment with the arms. Feel that weight at the back of the body. Feel that beautiful stretch. Almost as if the energy is flowing from the heels to the lower back, along the back, down the neck to the crown of the head. Just enjoy that stretch. And always to come down, we need to bring our feet hip width. Lift the head, transfer your weight to the front of the body and bring it down, and you can go into a nice pose of the child again. So just practice that in your own way, making sure that you get a better chance of dropping the heels down if you widen the feet, and always bring the feet back to hip width. Transfer the weight to the front of the body, lift the head and come down that. We always bring the feet back to hip width to keep everything in that nice alignment. So just enjoy that lovely stretch. And the next thing I'm going to do is show you some variations on the downward dog, other things you can do with the downward dog, and then I'm going to pop it into the sun salutation for you. Okay? So just keep practicing your own way and have another real look at what I've just shown you.